Hello guys, I am Thetechto. I hope you all are doing well, and today's video is gonna be about fun and interesting facts about technology. 8. The Firefox logo isn't a fox. It's actually a red panda. It's a common misbelief that the Firefox logo is a fox. It is in the name, but it is actually a red panda. Though Nintendo made playing cards long before they made video games. Nintendo was founded in 1889 as a playing card company. They didn't make their first video game until 1978. As of 2017, 2.1 million people still use dial-up. A study done in 2017 found that 2.1 million people still use a dial-up service. These customers are situated mainly in rural America, where internet is unreliable and expensive. There are approx. 3.5 billion Google searches. 7.2% of this traffic comes from people searching the term Google. Google's first tweet was in binary. Google's first tweet was in 2009, and it was gibberish to most. Translated from binary to English, it reads, "I'm feeling lucky." Motorola produced the first handheld mobile phone. And their first phone call was to their rival. On April 3, 1973, Martin Cooper, a Motorola researcher and executive, made the first mobile telephone call from handheld subscriber equipment, placing a call to Dr. Joel S. Engel of Bell Labs, his rival. Apple were originally designing an apple-shaped flip phone. Before the first iPhone. Before the original design for an iPhone, Apple patented a phone design in the shape of an actual apple. It was a flip phone that, when closed, would look like the Apple logo. Sheet 1 of 3 day. 281,686. Patent deck. 1985. Nokia used to sell toilet paper. Before Nokia sold mobile phones, they manufactured a range of other items, such as toilet paper, tires, computers, and other electronics. More people have mobile phones than toilets. Out of the 7.7 billion people in the world, more than 6 billion people have access to a mobile phone. Compared to only 4.5 billion people who have access to a working toilet. Thus, Android holds 87% of the OS market share. In 2019, the Android smartphone operating system accounts for 87% of the global market share, compared to Apple iOS, which holds 13%. Over 90% if the world's currency is digital. Between credit cards, debit cards, online purchases, and cryptocurrency, only 8% of global currency is physical money. Every iPhone advertisement has the time set to 9:41. Every advertisement for an Apple iPhone, the time will be set as 9:41. This is the time that Steve Jobs announced the very first iPhone in 2007. The most viewed video on YouTube is Despacito. Despacito by Luis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee is the most viewed video on YouTube, with over 6.9 billion views as of September 2020. The QWERTY keyboard was designed to slow you down. When typewriters were introduced, typing too quickly would jam the keys. To prevent this from happening, QWERTY was introduced, which placed common alphabets at a distance from each other and slowed typists down. The average computer user blinks just 7 times a minute. It is said we blink 7 times instead of the usual 20 when using a computer. Which is why your eyes dry out more while working in front of a monitor. The first television broadcast took place in 1925. The first television broadcast was done in 1925 with a grayscale image in a 30-line vertically scanned format, at 5 pictures. 35% of the internet uses WordPress. As of 2020, over 455 million websites use WordPress as their CMS. Meaning that the WordPress market share is 35% of all websites in the world.